My old Taekwondo chief used to say, if ever you stop training, you're not a black belt anymore. And I really abide by that. I don't consider myself a second dan black belt anymore under Taekwondo. It is a matter of when it's done, it's done. And the point of it is not just to obtain the black belt, but it is to continue to use all the stuff that you've learned up until that point, to keep playing the game, to get even better, and to pass that knowledge on. We understand that intrinsically with martial arts. It's like, well, it's like, yeah, it's great to have a black belt, but what? Like, the point is to stay in the game. It's not to just hit it and quit it. For most of us, like, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Same thing for business. I had that realization of just how to phrase it, in which you aren't necessarily in the game of business. Well, I'm not in the game of business to just get to these heights and then dip. We could, but I'm like, what's the point? It seems like that's not my calling to accumulate all of this, because it's like, as I've said before, we can kick back, we can do all that, but why? Like, I get asked it a fair bit, like, why keep going when you have it all? But part of having it is actually staying in it, continuing to post stuff online, and then continuing to go, like, continue to transfer the wisdom. So for me, that realization came to me in the car when I was like, okay, maybe I need a little bit of a rest today. So I've been chilling a bit more this morning before coming to the gym. Like, it's like 4 p.m. now actually, and had a bigger sleep, like 12 hours or so, after not having as much sleep for the last 3 hours. But I had the realization that even when I think, oh, okay, maybe just chill, have a bit more rest, I'm like thinking of content in the car. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I? What do I do? What do I want to improve business-wise? It's not a matter of just getting it one time and then stopping. It's like, I want to get to this point where we've got the $7 million plus portfolio, and that's aside from our own businesses, the marketing agency, all this stuff. I want to use that. Like, I want to keep going, like, pass that on, pass that game on. That's the point. It's not to just have it to be like, sick, I have this thing, and then be done with it. It's not what we're called for. So for us, it's cool to have that realization, remember it, be able to pass that on. Because I know some other people might be like, well, if I've already achieved success, why would I keep making content? Why would I keep helping people? Why keep posting? Like, why not just drift off into the sunset? And some of you might not feel seen or heard. Like, when you feel that way, like, everyone's like, no, you've got it all, man. Just chill, bro. Just kick back. If I had what you have had, I'd just be chilling, like. And it's good to keep striving, and also good to be content with what you have. But I think for a lot of us, that sunset, that sailing off into the sunset, is being able to keep teaching, keep learning, keep growing, to be able to keep developing and devoting yourself to something, almost to empty your cup every single day. That's the point. I mean, I retired for 1.5 years, and that sucked. I was like, this is not it. This is not what I want to do. Kept working with clients as a result. I was just like, I love this thing so much that I want to, how can I devote myself more to it? So that was unretire, and then just keep going, man. It's like, you don't need to put those labels on yourself. For myself, I was finding, and yeah, that's one of the coolest realizations I've had. I've been playing around with that a lot. I call it the black belt principle. But yeah, it's the same thing for business, because people say like, oh, anyone who's making 100K a month wouldn't be selling you a course on how to do it. But I think that's a very broke mentality. Don't get me wrong, I get skeptical like that as well, but it is quite broke mentality, because it's like, oh, what if someone wants to pass it on, but they also know that, you know, they're like, oh, why is the course so cheap? But it's like, well, people with richer mindsets understand that money's not limited. You pay it, it's like more's going to flow in. So it's about what you can learn with that money and what that does for you. So for me, I know that when I pay for something, it hones my focus straight away. I'm zoned into something. If I'm just trying out different gyms, I'm like, oh, you know, my gym routines here and that. But as soon as I'm paying for it, I'm like, I'm going to make the most of this gym membership. I'm going to be in there 2 a days. I'm going to be in there just consistently. And it reduces all of these other things mentally, where you're like, oh, what about this? What about this? Maybe this, maybe that. It just takes all of that away, because you're focused. You're zoned in on what you're having, on what you get to do. And that's part of what I believe most rich people understand, is like, you pay so that you pay attention. And that's one of the biggest things. I've done lots of stuff with dog training, for example, where I've looked at different YouTube videos, tips, tricks, try a little bit here and there, but once I paid for a course, it was like $50 US. I was just, here, this is what I'm doing. It's so clear to me. I'm like, wow, that helps so much. And the dogs are so much better behaved because of it. It's like, wow, years and years of me just like skimming around, all of that confusion gone because I've got some clarity, and then I'll pay for the next thing and go for that. Because when we don't, it's like we think that money is this limited resource, but that's a topic for another time. That's the big thing with the black belt principle, and yeah, I think it's great. And plus, I'm like, who else would you want giving you a course? Would you want some dude who just started, or would you want like Elon Musk to give you a course, like sell a course? It'd be pretty sick if that's what he was into. You know, some people are just into education and being like, some people are doers in that way, and some people are doers and teachers, and some people are teachers. And I think teaching has an element of the doing a lot of the time. Yeah, understanding. And sometimes it's actually not the best athletes that make the best teachers. Sometimes it's the people that are not the best athletes, but like middle of the road, because they have to take time to understand and learn and develop skill to a much greater degree, and they have an affinity for teaching that will want to teach. Anyway, just embrace that concept, embody that, and it'll be your gravy, baby. It's all the art of being man. Let's get this set.